How
the heck are you?
I'm okay.
Cool.
I can breathe.
Ah,
I
nice.
took a decongestant.
Ah, it's not because whatever's not in blooming is not in blooming anymore. It's because you have drugs.
Right.
Whatever
Because
it's
I have drugs.
You know, my daughter gets bouts of asthma on occasion, and she something about the inhaler. I don't know. She went to the doctor and she's like, "Do I really need this?" And he literally was like, "Oxygen, kind of important."
Right. Right.
Yeah. So, all right, let's dig in. Let's start with some good news. So, Kathy, your screen was up first, even though you weren't here first. Michael was, but that's okay. You turned your computer on first. What you got good news wise?
A bunch of different things in some respects, but I shared them all with you yesterday, so they're over.
Well, you know, you didn't share with everybody.
I know. I just displaced them.
Just because you slept doesn't make it less good.
Maybe, but I haven't woke up well enough yet. I'll give you this one. It's a new one. Well, I don't do 4, and that reason the computer was on is because I decided to make some coffee and it was percolating. So I had to run back and forth.
Stop. You have a percolator?
Yes, I found one.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It's one of those glass ones.
Uh-huh.
And yeah. I don't particularly like coffee.
I'm shutting you up right now. Like,
sorry.
No.
It smells wonderful. It smells wonderful. It tastes nasty. So I put all kinds of stuff in it when I drink it. However, last night after our call, I stayed up late and I did the touch-ups to my book chapter.
Cool.
So that's done. And I managed to figure out how to get the dang thing back into where it was because I couldn't find it and it couldn't get it there. And I can't tell you how I did it. So, but it's there and it's done.
Congratulations.
As far as I know.
That is good news. I know we'll find out tonight if we have to do more. So, yeah. All right, Michael.
Oh, do because he said something about pictures.
Pictures.
He said something about pictures at some point. Yeah, and that's scary.
All right.
What are you all doing? Writing the chapter for him, or I don't understand what you're doing.
There's a book that Gary's going to be producing, like his other books, and he's covering the cost of it this first go around. And they did an invitation, I don't know how many meetings ago, at one of the meetings, and said, if you want to write a chapter, you can write a chapter also. This is kind of the format. Who wants to do it? We'll start a little group. And so we started a little group. So he's going to do version 1, and then he'll open it up again to the team to make a version 2, which will be 1 plus their stories also. And he said he wants to kind of keep it going for a while. So that's what it is. So you're writing something that's real estate related, something along the lines of maybe I started here and now I'm here, or what I've learned, or you know, why I do what I do or whatever. So it's kind of carte blanche, but that's it. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. So good news, Michael. Oh, I'm calling you that from now on. Good news, Michael.
I don't have any good news.
Hey.
I got problem children and postpone a closing.
And what?
Postpone a closing.
Okay. There's something good in there. You have kids.
I still have I have a problem child. A client.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then I still have the closing coming up. I just postponed it a couple of weeks.
Okay. So you're closing in a couple of weeks anyway.
Yeah.
Good news, Michael. Awesome. Bree?
Let's see. I got my Audible to work.
Your Audible wasn't working?
Well, I forgot the password.
Well,
so,
there.
Right. So I am getting in the habit of doing my habits, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm doing a little bit at a time, like each day I'm just marking it down. So like my lead generating, my exercise, my eating, my drinking water. So just my business and my personal life.
I love that.
There's my water.
This is mine. It's in a Starbucks cup, but I promise this one's actually water. Coffee,
Yeah, it's
water.
vodka. It's vodka. No, I'm kidding. But
Not this early. This early.
So I've
we
already
do
had-
bourbon.
I've had 2 cups of coffee and 40 ounces of water.
Wow. Wow. And-
And this wealth determiners,
Mhm.
I do 45 minutes of walking every morning. So I do 30 minutes with you guys and another 15 minutes.
She's cheating on us with somebody else. Do you hear that, you guys?
I thought about it.
Congratulations, Bree. That is awesome.
So, but
Huh.
work-wise, I'm just trying to focus on what I can control
Mhm.
because I had a couple of deals fall through. So it's to be expected. Like I'm trying not to dwell on it.
Yep. And so you had 2 deals fall through. How many deals was it 2 that fell through?
Well, it was 4,
It was the one deal that was 4 that was going to be written, right?
right?
Okay. How many deals are you in the middle of right now?
Just one.
Okay.
One's closing, one's under contract, but I have 9 that I'm looking for buyers for.
9 listings?
Well, so another agent has 9 off-market properties.
Oh, okay.
So I'm calling specifically to try and get buyers.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool beans. Nellie, you can talk now. Tell us some good news.
Good morning.
You're dark, by the way, just so you know.
I know.
Okay, tell us some good news.
I don't want you guys to see me. Here, if it bothers you, I'll let you see me.
You look fabulous as always. Michael doesn't comb his hair. You're fine.
I don't either.
Me either. News cap.
Me neither.
Oh my gosh, we have a new club. Okay, give us some good news, Nellie.
I barely comb my hair. The good news, well, when I met with my investor friends, we're going all 3 equal in, and we're gonna see it. I finally got them to understand we need to see a lender, but they're so busy all the time. And I said, well, you got to just go see a lender. Meanwhile, so after the 9th, I think we'll see a lender.
Cool.
Oh, good.
Congratulations. That's 2 weeks away. Nice job. Ish. So, okay. Ish. All right. Cool beans. Does anyone have challenges? And then I want to go into, because Michael challenged me with the 90-day program. And since I said game on, I know what I want to do with it now. So, but before we do that, does anyone have challenges? And then we'll close out with that.
I want to make some up.
I do, but
No, you don't.
I don't.
Wrong. Make up good news. Make up
I don't-
challenges.
Oh, challenges.
Here's what I'm telling you. When I was younger, my life would get boring for a while. And I'm talking like 19, 20, 21, 22, stupid years, just stupid years before the frontal lobe's in place. My life would get boring. And I would literally go, golly, I wish my life would get exciting. And then something would blow all the hell in a handbasket. And it's just like, why? And it took me a long time to realize that I was actually looking for that. And I'm like, no, I want a nice, boring life. Thank you very much.
You were creating it.
I was.
Yeah.
I was creating drama and turmoil and all kinds of garbage, and that's gross.
All right,
I
I'll
hate
give
it.
you a challenge.
What you got?
I have decided to be nice to myself, and I'm going to go to a hot air balloon festival.
Cool.
And I hope like hell I get to go in one and take a
Uh-huh.
ride, but I
Uh-huh.
haven't made a reservation and I need to do that. I haven't set up anywhere to stay, so I may be sleeping in the car. So that's my challenge. I need to, I need to
Where are you
do that.
going?
It's not really that far away. It's across the mountain to someplace that there's a horse. They have Lexington, Virginia.
Okay. All
They're
right.
having a hot air festival there. It's the closest one that I can get to.
Mhm.
And it's on my list of things that I want to do, but I really want to go to New Mexico and do those.
When are you gonna make your reservation?
If I don't make it really soon, I'll have to hope that I can get on the tethered one because that'll be as close as I can get.
So when are you gonna make your reservation? If you're
I
gonna.
better do it today, but you know, Michael made this nasty thing that I don't know. I don't know what today's gonna go like because of.
Oh, today's
um,
golden. You take care of yourself. So I heard this.
mhm.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Would you like to finish?
Nah, doesn't matter.
Are you sure? Because that was my
Yes.
bad. All right. I heard something on our Honey Badgers leadership meeting, and they said that the way you do your calendar is, and we've talked about this before, is that it's your personal big rocks that have to deal with mental, spiritual, physical, financial, business, etc. It's the one thing in all those arenas, so like Bree's working out and drinking water, kind of a thing. Michael lead generates like every day, period. That's it, because that's his one thing in that arena. So 70% of your calendar, 35% needs to be your one things in your life, and 35% needs to be at least your one thing in your business world lead generating. And then the rest of your calendar is stuff, whatever, doesn't matter. But your calendar should be 70% of those big rocks. And if you're looking back at, like, if you're going to work 50-hour week, let's say you decided that's it, I'm going to buckle down, I'm going to work 50 hours this week, so you need to catch up on blah, 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 whatever. You still need to make sure that your calendar is 70% those big rocks. So if you're just going to work on stuff for an extra 10 hours a week, so what? 7 hours of those 10 hours that you're going to work extra need to be either on the big rocks that move you forward in your life. So if this is a big rock that is for you emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, one of those rocks, I'm like, do it.
It's one of the things that I want to do.
I love it. We were driving home we were driving from San Diego to actually Palm Springs, but we had to come over to San Diego basically and go up to Washington State for something. And we did it one day. I think I was moving. Anyway, I did it one day. But as we came over the mountain and crossed down onto the flat, all of a sudden, all these balloons came directly over the freeway, low, like right in front of us. Just tons of them. It was one of the coolest things ever, just to have all these balloons for a festival we didn't even know about going straight over the top of the freeway and then up. Awesome. So cool beans.
Well, nobody will go with me, but I've always thought it would be fun. And they always think you're gonna die. So if I do, you know, and I don't show up, then you know why.
You
I was
only
thinking-
live once. Just
That's right.
remember, it
Yeah.
doesn't hurt until you hit the ground.
It's
And
just
then you gotta roll and you'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, I like skydiving. I've never gone single, gone tandem. And I've had, you know, people, oh, well, you're gonna go. Look, I'm gonna enjoy the fall down. If I know it, I'm gonna die all the way down. I'm gonna see and do everything I want to do until I hit that ground.
bam.
I've never done that and I'm not interested in that one.
So
I'll tell you what.
Why?
Like here in Florida, we did it, and it's where I did it's in the middle of the state, and we went up. I think it was 18,000 feet. But it's beautiful. It's the right day. It's beautiful. You can see coast to coast, almost up to Georgia. You can see the Keys. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous when you're doing the right time.
I
wow.
went parasailing and thought that was good. That's okay.
That was fun.
Down at Bonita Beach.
Here's my
I did that in
question.
Cayman Islands.
When you skydive, which part do you like better? Do you like the free fall at the beginning, or when you jerk the parachute and you start doing this?
It depends on who you're with. I have a certain skydiver. I helped him buy some property. He's a trainer for boxing, and he teaches skydiving. So I go get him and find out when he's there. I always do him, because I don't. When we go out, it's really not a big jerk or anything. It's all nice and smooth. He uses the parachute he uses is I call them acrobats, not the round one. It's the one that you can fly around with.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And that's the one he uses with me. So we just get out and it's him and I just talk, relax, look and show and stuff like that.
Wow. How
So it's-
long do you think, or do you know how long the journey down is from the time that you jump all the way down.
It sometimes seems a long time, but with him, most of the guys get it and get down. When we're out, he looks for an updraft, and the updrafts keep you up higher and longer.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's what he tries to find, that updraft, so we stay up a lot longer. I don't know, never timed it, but I know we've been up 10, 15 minutes easy.
That is a glorious thing. I think that would be stunningly beautiful. I really do.
Now, I mean, you can have a rough ride if you want to. They can jerk you around all, but I don't like that. I like it. This is like meditating and relaxing.
Wow. I'm
Just
gonna-
you're just floating.
Yeah, it
So-
sounds amazing.
Michael, give me his number when I'm in Florida. I want to do it with him because I don't like the whole rough and.
Well, whoever you go with, you tell them, I want a smooth ride. I don't want it rough.
Oh, okay.
You have to tell them that you want smooth ride.
I don't.
Because it's how they handle it when they kick it in. I mean, they can play with it and jerk it around, but it's how they handle the softness, and it's like anything else,
Yeah, I don't
It's a
like
matter
free
of being
falling.
smooth,
My
yeah.
feeling is horrible. My stomach.
I've never skydived, nor have I ever wanted to, but I will ride roller coasters. My husband will ride more than me because he's like, has no fear. I do worry. I'm older. I'm like, could I have a heart attack? But I will ride them. So, but they're, yeah, awesome. All right.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, can I ask one more real quick question since you talked about
Yeah.
roller coasters?
And since I interrupted you earlier, absolutely.
Yeah. These conventions, how much do they typically cost so that if I can go, I can plan for it?
Oh, so I think that I paid for mine. I mean, I didn't have a hotel or anything, so that was cool. But there were 2 levels of tickets. There was a VIP ticket and then a regular. VIP ticket gets you all your meals they provide, or at least like breakfast, lunch. And you get cordoned off seating, but I sat there anyway. And it cost $1,200. And then the regular ticket was 6 something, I think, was what mine was. And so I didn't have any cordoned off thing. The meals, lunch was probably around $20 a day-ish. Breakfast I ate at home. And I would
Right.
like it if I did. And then whatever your hotel room is going to be. And they always do blocks. I have no idea, didn't check into that. But we have enough people on our team too, that if you wanted to share a hotel room, that might be an option also.
All right,
Yep.
I
So
wouldn't be opposed to that.
I recommend also staying in whatever the host hotel is. So if you decide you want to go, get your tickets, and then as soon as they open up the block, just because it's easier, you don't have to ride shuttles or all that kind of stuff. So to just stay in whatever the host hotel is. Usually, and this one, the one in Vegas is Mandalay Bay. I highly doubt they will have another. Maybe they'll have another option, but Mandalay Bay is huge, so I don't think they would need it.
Is it better to go to that one or the one in the spring?
They're different. So I've only been to the one, so I don't know about the Vegas one. From what I understand, I like this one. I mean, I don't know what the other one's like. This one was very much breakout sessions, so you could really hone what you wanted to learn in these big breakout sessions, and then some good general sessions. The things that I like about it, they bring in a lot of outside speakers for the main stuff. KW, not to slam them because I don't, because I think they're a great company. I'm just not there anymore. Mentally and business wise, physically too, for that matter. But in the beginning, they also brought in outside speakers, and then they stopped. They made it very, very insular, and it just lost some of the magic. There's a lot of, when you have divergent industries speaking, you get a lot of insights from making connections that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So I like that. I like outside speakers a lot. So, all right, there's my 5 cents on it. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I would love to see you there. I think that would be very cool. We have a lot of fun too. We'll do like a dinner or something. This time we did poolside lunch, where we just get a bunch of people together for at least one meal and chill, and and it was fun. It was really fun. The park was fun. All of it was fun. Okay, so who here has done anything in the 90 days? And Michael, your hand's up. Is your hand up for a reason, sweetie?
My hand is up.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll lower you. That's easy to do. Hang on, lower hand. There you
It's
go.
gone.
Okay, all right. So who here has done any part of, you've done some 90 days. Okay, how far are you through it, out of curiosity?
Hell if I know.
Okay, that's cool. Nellie, have you done any of the 90 days?
Yes.
How far are you through it, out of curiosity? Ish. Are you
Mm,
the first 30?
halfway or more than halfway. I don't know. I've done it. Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool beans.
It
Bree,
was hard because I went back and forth. Yeah.
have you done any 90 days? You're on mute, darling. Let me ask you to unmute. And there you
Here
go.
we go.
Hey.
No, I did the class in Atlanta, but I haven't done anything since then.
Ah, very cool. Okay, so we've got a little bit, maybe half, got nada. And Michael, what have you done in 90 days?
I did the 30 days a long time ago.
All
I've done
right.
everything but the videos on the second half.
Okay, so there's 3 parts, so you're maybe halfway also. Ish. Okay, perfect. So let's gamify this. So, and then what I'll do is we'll start here, and then I want to take it out to the rest of the team, and whoever bites, bites, and whoever doesn't, it's fine by me. I don't care. But 90 days was designed, David and I sat down and worked it out. David worked out a lot of the technical sides of it and the other tools that were outside of our group, NAEA, those kinds of things. I built the other part of it and then we meshed it in together. So it's just a really good mix from 2 very different thinkers. David's techie and high I, and I am, I can operate my iPhone, iPad, and Mac, and that's probably maybe it. And then very high D driven. So you have that combination that built this. So what I thought would be cool is if we pick a day, how many days starting from today, and there's no right or wrong answer, but then we do some sort of prize for whoever actually gets through either on their day that they said they would or before, and maybe another something for the one who did it in the least amount of days compared to what they said they would. So if they said it would take 45 and they did it in 15, that's a 30-day spread. So Kathy, how many days would you like to be able to say, I will have my 90 days completed? And this is, by the way, one little caveat. This is to build your business. So it's not just a click, 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 click. It's really to, get in there and go, okay, I really haven't done this. I need to spend some time. And there's no right or wrong answer. If there's none, if you're like, I want 6 months to do a deep dive, that's totally cool. You get 6 months.
Well, I'm saying like 120 days instead of the 90.
That's cool. It's totally cool. It is because it's not a race like that. It really is to get the skills, to really dive in and learn, and to really build your business because it works. I mean, Bonetta put the people that stayed with Bonetta's group all the way through to the end, all 4 were in contracts, all of them, some multiple. And she did that deep dive. Kind of funny because she thought it was a 30-day program. And then after she did the deep dive, then she found out, wait, there's only 1/3 of the way through.
Yeah, she wasn't happy with me.
Yeah, she wasn't happy with a lot of it because she had no idea that that's what it really was. It made me laugh. I was like, it says 90 days. She thought the 30 meant 90. I don't know. Anyway, so 120.
Where's that coming from?
Perfect. All right. Nellie, how many days do you want to commit to get through your 90?
Yeah. Because I want to do it again, like go over it, make sure, like you said, make sure I'm really doing it, not just going over it, and
Yeah, it's not about a click, 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 click. Because truth be told, that is what I would do if I thought I was in a real race. I would click, 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 click as fast as I could, speed read and all that. But that's not the point, and I don't want to be that way. The whole point, yeah, is to get deals.
add another.
Yeah, we can do the 6 months and be okay.
You can. It's fine.
Put it 90 is 3 months. Put it in 5 months.
So 150 days,
Sure.
5 times 30. Okay, that works.
So have
Bree.
you all looked at the program?
Yes.
Okay.
What? What's your suggestion, Michael?
It's really not that difficult.
Oh,
It's a matter of reading a few things and watching some videos would have kind of
I
boiled
know,
down.
that's why I think I went too far, and I feel like I did it, but because she said, make sure you do it all through, I'm like, maybe I need to go over it again.
So Gina, you're referring here to open houses and walk in the neighborhood. Are you wanting us to do that too? You know, that's a negative for me.
Yeah, I know it is. Have you done open houses in the
Push
past?
this, Michael.
Oh, I'm good at open house.
Now, okay, I'm gonna take this to the group. Group, should he have to, I don't know if you can walk your neighborhood. Can you even walk your neighborhood? I mean, you're rural.
I don't have a specific neighborhood. I'm just wherever the dollar takes.
All right. Okay, guys, should he have to do an open house?
Nah.
Man, you got some people who are nice to you. Bree, what is your opinion?
Oh, no, I don't think he has to.
You
Look,
guys-
I got a system of open houses, but my open houses take me a week, take away from everything, and it takes me a week to get ready for an open house.
I have an idea. Let's do this. Because I didn't do open houses either, because at some point, just wasn't the ROI that I needed, and I gave them to other people. Will
Right.
you take your open house system and will you teach one of these classes on your open house system?
Well, it's really simple. but-
Yeah, don't do it now, but will you do that?
Yeah, it's really simple.
But will you
Yeah,
do-
I'll see. I don't know where my papers and all are. I'll have to pull it all back up. I haven't done them in probably about 6, 7 years.
That means you get to do it to the team. A Monday night
Cool
team
with this.
thing.
I'm cool with this group.
I can
and
show you my system in about 15 minutes.
That's perfect. I'm gonna have you do one of the wealth determiner ones. I think
real
I'm
simple.
flying out.
I
It's
basically took everything from everybody that came around, Keller Williams and all these so-called gurus, crammed it all together, made it fit for me, and I just did it. The problem is to do a 3-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday open house takes me a week to prepare for it, and I didn't get anything else done. So the return on my open houses was not enough for me to do them. So I
Same
did
thing
them
for me.
I did
Yep.
them for about a year and then I quit.
Yeah, my ROI wasn't there. Hang on a second, Nelly. My ROI, and I'll get right back to it. My ROI wasn't there. My better ROI was walking the neighborhood beforehand, but it's still never compared to this ROI.
That's
This
right.
was always my best. So eventually I was like, when I went back and re-examined my business, I'm like, this will get me a deal every day. Every day let's put together a deal. What you got, Nelly?
I was just gonna say, walk in the neighborhood. My voice went away. Walk in the neighborhood is not so doable here. What do you think, Bree? I don't. There's very pockets of neighborhoods you could walk, but not.
I think Bree not walks on occasion, don't you?
Well,
Yeah,
a
pick
part
a
of knock-
neighborhood and just walk it.
Yep.
well, a part of knocking on doors, you have to choose where you're knocking. You don't want people that are on 1 to 5 acres. You want congested neighborhoods that are small lots that you can get. My knocking was a 5-minute per house is what I figured. So I go knock on your door, I count to 10, I leave my door hanger and I walk to the next house. If you open the door, I'll stop and talk.
I walked for an open house, the block the house was on and the block across the street, and that was it. And I could
That was
do
it.
that in maybe 2 hours, maybe.
Yeah.
ish.
Problem is here in Florida, it's hot.
It's too hot. It's truly too hot. If I was gonna walk in our heat, Nashville, Texas, anywhere like that, I would go early on a Sunday morning.
The
Saturday
problem
night.
today is COVID, everybody's
Afraid.
angry, nobody wants you bothering them. You don't knock on my,
Yeah, you don't knock on ours. I mean, you can, I'm just not gonna answer it.
well,
Yeah.
if I do answer it, I probably got a pistol in my hand when I open the door.
As long
Gun,
as it stays in your
God.
pocket, that's fine.
Wanna ask?
No, it's in my hand. When I open that door, the gun's in my hand. You can see it.
all right, we got 150 and 120. Nelly, no, you have a question. real quick. What you got?
Oh,
You didn't ask Michael,
Oh,
and it was
What I
his
got left to
idea.
do, About 30
Yes,
days for what I got left to do.
Michael's 30, okay.
Oh,
And
no, you said it, what you've got left to do.
What I got left. I'm already halfway through the second 30 to 60 days, and that she said there was another phase.
Yep,
Does that count?
another phase?
there's
There's
3
90
phases,
3,
30, 60,
sections.
and 90.
Yeah. He'll be fine. He's an experienced agent. If he's hit it already, he's hit it already. He'll be okay. He is. Because
I
if I
know.
went in there would be a bunch of things where I'm like,
What
done,
if
this,
it's
done
finished
that,
sooner?
need to do that.
So what if it's finished sooner than what we said?
Congratulations.
Well, I'm gonna leave it as is and I don't care.
Yours is perfect. It's your goal. It's not mine. It's not anybody else's. It's yours. Bree, what's your goal?
100.
100 days. Perfect. All right. I'll give you guys the date. I'll go in my little handy dandy date calculator and I'll give you guys the date. And I think I'm going to throw this out there to the group. Well, I know I am. I'm going to throw it out to the group. So 90-day challenge.
And
Got it.
honestly, if you sat down and you did it, you can knock it out in 30 days from beginning to end. If that's all you didn't do anything else.
Right. I think you could too. I really do. And when I built my 90-day program way back when for Keller Williams, I always put it out there and it was designed to be a heavy load but it's also designed that the person who wants to crank it out can crank it out. And the person who moves slower, they can just take their time. There's plenty of fodder in there to build one piece at a time into it. Just make sure that you're lead generating while you're doing that. That's it. All right, cool beans, guys.
Request, can you guys say a prayer for my mom and my sister? My mom is in the hospital and my sister's not well.
Oh,
I'm so
Yes.
sorry.
Too.
Just send out good energies there. I don't think it's good.
oh.
We definitely will.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys, on that note, and for prayers for Nellie and her sister and her mom for health and healing and peace over the entire family also. And you guys go have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You too.